A very good evening to all of you. First of all, thank you so much. I would like to thank the school management, the principal, Mrs. Maya Fernandez, for having me over today here for the annual day function of the school. I'm really honored to be here today, and I would like to compliment the entire staff, the teachers, the students, the school, the management for putting up such a wonderful program and making it a success. It was really heartening to see these young children, with so much of energy, so much of fire, and so much of pride they had in themselves standing on the stage, and so much of enthusiasm. It was really nice to see all of them, performing the way they did today. Being here today, I actually thought that I would be addressing the little young children, but being here, I'm myself feeling like a little, one of the young kids, because I see the management, I see here the professors, dean, and all respected dignitaries sitting here. So I'm myself feeling like, what should I speak in front of them? What is it which I can give, with my words? Definitely being here with the kids, I did feel like I went back into my school days, and maybe something for the parents I would like to share then. While I was in the school, I used to always feel whenever I used to look at, someone who used to excel, someone who used to be very successful, I used to always feel that person is blessed with some special powers, which maybe I'm not blessed with. So he's there on the stage, or she's there on the stage, or the person is there on the television because he has some special powers in me. But as the time passed by, I realized that even I am blessed with those special powers. And believe me, parents and children, that all of us and all of our children are blessed with that special power. What we need to do is just identify it. We need to ask our children, what they want, what is success for them. Because so many times, we start driving the children in the direction we want to do, forgetting that what is the strength of the child. See, when I was in my class 12th, that was the time I heard that Indian Army has started inducting women into armed forces. And that was the time I decided that I want to join Indian Army. In 1997, I was the 10th batch, the 5th year, when I joined Indian Army, when women were just, few. I would say when I used to be posted in a station, it used to be just 3 or 2 women officers in the entire cantonment, entire station. But it was that motivation which made me join Indian Army and sail through. I was never a very good sports person, because when you say Indian Army, what would come to your mind? Somebody who's, very good into sports, maybe somebody who's a good leader. Believe me, I had very little. I would not say I didn't have these, but I had very little of these things. Maybe when I decided that I have to join Indian Army. But there were 4 things which were with me. 1, the goal which I made, that I have to join Indian Army. Second, I started working and weighing more onto my strengths than my weaknesses. This is where I want all of you to look into your children, that please, every child, I'll say every person has both the things, the strengths and the weaknesses. Please give more emphasis on the strengths. The weaknesses will be carried along. I did the same thing. I worked on my strengths. I took accounting of my strengths, and weaknesses, of course, you need to keep working on them so that they also come up handy to you. So 1 is the goal of joining Indian Army. 2nd is the strength. And 3rd is the positive attitude always carry that positive attitude that yes, I can do it. Positive attitude always keeps you moving ahead. Positive attitude is something like you can relate to the fuel which we put into the vehicles, and the vehicles keep moving on the road. Till the time you have that positive attitude, you know, you have the belief, yes, I can reach up to my destination. You will keep moving towards it. So it is very important to carry that positive attitude that yes, I can. And I always say that if I can, you can, and all of us can do it. Once these three things were there with me, the fourth pillar towards my joining Indian Army, in spite of not being a good sports person or a good leader, that was the hard work. That just got, it started building up. And I felt like putting in my hard work so that I could achieve my goal, I could move towards where I wanted to. Why I'm sharing all this is maybe these four things. If you would sit and look back, and if you would try and make your child understand, or make him, him or her, build these four pillars, I tell you, there was nothing which the child cannot achieve. So this is a small, my success story, my success mantra, which I always say, I shared with you all. But on the same side, I would in fact like to compliment the school, because while talking to the principal and what she spoke here, I learned that the school is working on holistic development of the children, which is a wonderful thing. And it is very thoughtful of the school to combine both the things together, the academic excellence along with the personality development, and giving so many facilities to the students, be it drama, be it cultural, be it sports, in addition to the wonderful academics which is being provided by the school. And standing here, I would not miss taking name of Mrs. Maya Fernandez. We all know her, and I'm sure you all know her as an educator. But I don't know how many of you know her, that she is also a marathon runner. She is a lady, I've seen her running, I think 21, I think if I'm not wrong, is my 42 kilometers also. She has done 42-kilometer marathon runner. This is how I know her, Mrs. Maya. So if we talk of inspiration, she is a true lady of inspiration. Not only this, in her free time, she would be writing reviews. I keep reading them. Reviews on movies. See, all together. One is education, one is the movies. But somebody who can, sustain the diversity, I would say that is the person, that is the lady whom we can call as an inspiration. She's a Cambridge author, and it was really nice being here with you, Mrs. Maya, today. And once again, I would like to extend my best wishes to the entire management, to the staff, to the principal, to the teachers, to the students, and even the parents for such a wonderful show today evening. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you, and Jai Hind.